The new age technology Metaverse is going to bring revolution in the industry by attracting online game makers, social networks, and other technology leaders to capture a slice of what we calculate to be a nearly $800 billion market opportunity. Metaverse is now front and center in every discussion, like the kind of similar to the excitement we saw around cloud and IoT a few years back. Hello and welcome to VARINDIA News Hour. Metaverse is the convergence of the physical and digital realms in the next evolution of the internet and social networks using real-time 3D software. It presents an opportunity for leading online entertainment and social media companies to capitalize on new revenue streams. Gaming hardware, including gaming PCs and peripherals, and AR or VR hardware such as Facebook's Oculus and Microsoft HoloLens, accounts for the remainder of the primary market opportunity. HoloLens was the first head-mounted display running the Windows mixed reality platform under the Windows 10 computer operating system. Online game makers including Roblox, Microsoft, Activision Blizzard, Electronic Arts, Take-Two, Tencent, NetEase and Nexon may boost engagement and sales by capitalizing on the growth of 3D virtual worlds. Games that successfully pivot towards virtual 3D worlds can capture a greater share of engagement and user growth, accelerating sales growth. Secondly, brands and retailers are looking for Metaverse to adapt, to interact and connect with their customers, enabling shoppers to experience their brand in a virtual environment. Providing a memorable and an immersive experience is quickly becoming the next frontier in retail. Several brands are now using the virtual platforms to directly engage, influence and in many cases disintermediate their retailers. Hence, retailers can no longer afford to be on the sidelines. It is interesting to see how this is now beginning to influence retailers' corporate strategy and business models, thereby warranting a relook at their technology roadmaps. Going forward, there is no doubt that Metaverse is here to stay. The Gen Z, that is, the digital natives who are sidestepping the traditional retail formats, are favoring the gaming, social and virtual platforms, accelerating the move towards Metaverse by fearlessly marching into this new world. Let's look into today's headlines in VARINDIA. China's Chengdu city locks down 21 million people amid massive COVID outbreak. China has introduced a lockdown in the 21 million population city of Chengdu, the capital of southwestern Sichuan province, to conduct PCR testing among residents amid the spike in COVID-19 infections. Chengdu recorded 157 new local infections, of which 51 displayed no symptoms. More than 6 million cases of COVID-19 infection have been registered since the beginning of the pandemic in mainland China, with 24,806 related deaths. Credit Suisse to cut around 5,000 jobs. Credit Suisse is considering cutting around 5,000 jobs as part of a cost reduction drive. Credit Suisse has dubbed 2022 as the transition year with a change of guard, restructuring to reduce risk-taking in investment banking and bulking up wealth management. The discussions about job cuts are ongoing and the number of reductions could still change. Credit Suisse has already said it will cut costs below 15.5 billion Swiss francs in the medium terms versus an annualized 16.8 billion francs this year. RBI in talks with fintechs ahead of launching digital currency. The Reserve Bank of India is holding consultations with a bunch of fintech companies including US-based FIS. The central bank has also asked State Bank of India, Punjab National Bank, Union Bank of India and Bank of Baroda to run a pilot central bank digital currency project ahead of a possible rollout this fiscal year. CBDC is a currency that is backed by the regulator and stored in the digital format. The RBI could use blockchain technology to develop its CBDC with adequate regulations. UK antitrust claims Microsoft-Activision deal could damage gaming industry. The UK antitrust regulator has said that Microsoft's $68.7 billion deal to acquire Activision Blizzard could damage the gaming industry if Activision Blizzard refused to give competitors access to its popular games like Call of Duty after the merger. It could also harm competition in subscription services and cloud gaming. It added that the deal needed to be investigated in depth. The deal is expected to close in 2023. The Telangana Police arrests 4 people in fingerprint altering case. The Telangana Police has arrested 4 people accused of altering fingerprints through surgeries to go to Kuwait for work purposes. Of the arrested 4, 2 of those were seeking such surgeries, whereas 2 others were doing such surgeries. The police recovered medical kit used for surgeries and other incriminating material. People who were seeking these surgeries were those deported from Kuwait after indulging in criminal activities and illegal stay to gain re-entry into the West Asian country after playing a biometric system. The accused have carried out at least 11 surgeries, charging Rs 25,000 per procedure. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VARINDIA News Magazine. You can download the VARINDIA app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.